Racist. When people say that they have a black friend, it sounds like they're an incredible racist. Whenever someone goes, no, I'm not a racist. I have a black friend. Well, guess what? I have one black friend.
It's true.
My black friend is named Nate. Now, people would go, that sounds made up, Aaron. That sounds like you're making up your black friend just so that you can tell the jokes that you tell about how George Floyd really shouldn't have been outside of that deli. No, I don't do that at all. I love black people. That is why I have my one black friend here today. We met several years ago. Please welcome my one black friend, Nate. Now, Nate, you are not a traditional black friend.
Why is that?
Well, if I were to judge by stereotypes and where you would go, I would picture you being a gangster, perhaps living off the avails of prostitution. But here you are,
Pimp.
one of my coolest friends, and we bonded, first of all, over comedy.
True.
Tell me about the time that you, my black friend, met me, your white friend.
The first time after the cross burning, of course.
It's a silly joke. It wasn't outside of his house doing that.
No.
That'd be a horrible way to make a friend.
Maybe.
Like if I went and I was like, excuse me, sir, and I knocked on your door. I was like, we have no gasoline. Can we borrow some gasoline? You seem like a nice enough guy. You'd be like, yeah, what's it for? And then I'd be like, this thing. And you'd be like, why are you doing that? And you're like, yeah, why am I doing that? I've made a horrible mistake, and now I've learned from those mistakes.
I'd still give you the gas.
Okay.
Just because I'm a nice guy.
Tell me where we met.
We met at a Danny Braff comedy show at maybe Verve or something like that in some part of Jersey.
And had you heard of me before?
No.
You just saw me on stage?
Definitely.
What'd you think?
Thought you were funny. You know, didn't care about what you were saying. Risky, makes sense, honest. So you can laugh. You're allowed to laugh at funny things.
Funniest guy on the show?
I'm sure, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
It was Rich Voss or somebody besides
Yeah,
that.
okay. That's good slag. You have a white wife.
I actually do. She's wonderful. She's out there. She's beautiful.
You're in love with her.
She's amazing.
You didn't just marry her for a place to live.
Half.
Yeah. And where'd you guys meet?
I've known her for 15 years. She actually introduced me to my ex-wife
That's dirty.
when they were in high school.
To her, your ex-wife?
To my ex-wife, they were friends in school.
This is a good black story.
It's a really good
So you're there. You are out. You're friends with her. Your wife's name is?
Alicia,
Okay, thanks. Your first wife's name was?
Amber.
Still talk to Amber?
I don't like her.
You have kids with her.
I love them.
How many kids?
2.
It's a lot. How many
Samuel
kids
and
with her?
Sophia. I have to say it.
How many kids with your wife?
2.
2 and 2.
Mhm.
But now you still got to talk to that girl you can't stand.
Mhm.
For the kids' sake.
Of course.
How old are the kids?
13 and 9.
Ex-wife, black or white?
Hungarian white.
Ugh. That's why she was
Boom.
so...
And she switched into the, what's the lady's name?
She's trans?
No.
Jesus Christ. That would have been a really weird...
That would have gotten crazy.
Amy Schneider.
Amy Schneider.
Is
But
she married again?
not really, but as close as you can get in the state, I think. I don't know if you can do that in
So
Pennsylvania.
she's Hungarian?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. What? Why?
Why is she
Do you
Hungarian?
blame your now wife for introducing you to that horrible wife? Or are you like, you seem like a very grounded guy. First of all,
Thank you.
judging by the dreads, you love marijuana.
A lot.
Okay. So you smoke marijuana that makes you kind of not give a shit about the little things in life.
It's possible, yeah.
Right. And you're like, I have happy, healthy children. Everywhere I've been in my life has led me to this ecstatic point with my wife right now.
Definitely.
And you guys love each other.
For sure.
Do you argue?
Yeah.
Do you get super black when you argue?
Like, what do you mean? You like a watermelon or something?
You ever do that? I can't say that. I very rarely yell at my wife.
Really?
Yeah. And when I do, she respects me more. Yeah.
Mine doesn't. She's Italian. She
Pretend
just
you're my
would
wife.
Punch me.
Do something dumb.
Oh my God, I dropped the sandwich.
What the fuck, Christine? What the actual fuck? Did you grow up with a lot of other black people around?
Not really. I was adopted.
That's awesome. White parents?
Mm-hmm.
Might as well cancel this segment. He's not really black.
Oh.
I didn't know. Can we?
Yep.
Is
It's
it
over
too
now.
late to get another? Where were you adopted?
There's a guy outside who keeps screaming about hawks.
How'd you do? What type of hawks? Tell me
don't
what
know.
happened.
Just-
So they drove in from Jersey. They don't live here. They came into the city. He's not a city guy, Nate. You don't come in the city a lot.
Not really, no.
You see it on the news, and you're probably thinking this place is a dump, right?
And then
do
you
you watch
show
a
up.
lot of news?
A little.
CNN or Fox?
Neither.
MSNBC?
No, I read other
Joe
news
Rogan?
outlets. Rogan.
Vaccinated or no?
Yes, because I had to be.
You had to be for work?
I had to be so I could come do regular stuff, go see shows.
Yeah.
Gotham.
That's how they got
special,
us.
Things like
That's
that.
how they got us.
Yeah.
Did you think about just getting a fake card?
I did, but I don't like going to jail, so.
Do you think you'd go to jail for a fake
No,
card?
but I don't think I'll go for weed, and then in some places they'll pull you over and take you to jail anyway. So
Yeah.
I abide by the law.
Do you feel like this is a whole thing set up by the globalists? Like if you had to take Alex Jones's side, would you believe that it's all about money and you have to follow the money, and that's why they want people to get boosters, is because that they're like, oh man, every time someone needs another booster, someone makes billions of dollars? Or do you think it's a real thing that's killing people?
I think the virus is real. Do I think that somebody piggybacked on top of it to make as much money as physically possible? Of course. That's like
Black
everything
people
else.
hate Chinese people. Why is that?
I don't know.
But it is a thing.
Why
right?
does that happen? It wasn't before.
I know, but
It
lately
wasn't before.
black people hate
Yeah,
Chinese people.
I'm not sure why. I don't know why, but it wasn't.
Let me ask you this: is there? You grew up in a very white environment, and I'm not trying to fucking. I love you. You're one of my favorite people because he goes fishing and sends me pictures of good fish.
Oh, no, I'm incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
Let's just
really
put that out
consider
here.
yourself an
Yeah, I'm going to
incredible
get close to the
fisherman?
mic and say it. Yeah, I'm great.
Okay, how many bass did you catch this past year?
400 probably.
Motherfucking cunt. I caught
All the time. All the time.
I caught like at least 200, and I was like, and that, by the way, is my
a lot.
best bass
That's
year
that's
ever.
amazing.
You caught 400.
I couldn't stop.
Have you, growing up with white parents, being black,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel like your experience may have been different than
Absolutely.
if you grew up in a black household?
Absolutely.
How so?
I mean, I have black friends and white friends, so I mean, I can
Easy.
well,
All right.
fishing, let's say, not saying black people don't fish, but I know people who don't go on boats. They're like, oh, damn, I wouldn't get on a boat. I won't go. I'm like, you won't get on a boat.
Black people say that?
Yes.
Why? Because the swimming thing?
I guess. I'm really good at swimming. I'm from Florida, so I don't know who the hell lives in Florida.
Where in
and can't
Florida?
swim. Jacksonville.
Oh, you grew up like around full fucking white trash.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
black. Yeah. Yeah. Every trash.
Black trash.
Every trash.
But
It's
I don't
trash.
think you call black trash.
No, you don't say that, but it's
Another, you can't say
There's a
that.
different word that we're not doing.
So when did you move up here?
18 years ago.
That's so
So
this
half
is
of
where
like
you
basically
grew
like
up.
half my life. Like I did half.
And you
37,
guys
so
met
half there, half
in
there.
Jersey?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You must have been super exotic and cool. You were like a Florida black
I
guy.
had dreads down to here.
Did you really?
Golds in my mouth.
Did you?
Yeah.
At your high school?
I was stupid.
Would you go over to your white friend's house and their parents would look at you all weird because of how you look? And would you also talk like Little John?
No, I did not talk like Little John. I still talk like this. How Little John actually talks.
Yeah. But people would see you and think a horrible stereotype about
sure.
you when that stereotype's not true.
Mhm.
How do you break that down?
Talking to him.
And does it work, or do people still hold on to preconceptions?
3/4 of the way it works. A quarter of the way a person that's probably just a dumbass person.
Do you think they're racist or just idiots?
Idiots.
Yeah.
Half of the time.
How
Like,
many
a real
people-
racist is like going to throw a Molotov cocktail through my
But is
window
that a
or some
real
shit.
racist? Because now we're being taught that real racism isn't that. Real racism is these thoughts that you have, and being anti-racist isn't enough. You have to be anti-racist. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that doesn't.
So in your mind, racist is still just
Racist
like...
has to be a real thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think funny things are funny all the time. Chappelle's show was hilarious because they pointed at many different funny things. Every person got made fun of. That's what made it funny, because everybody has a different thing
Yeah.
that they do culturally. That it's okay. We can laugh at each other. It's funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
It should be.
Do you fuck good?
I try.
You try. You have to try.
trying.
It's not natural, is it?
trying.
Do you sometimes feel like you're going to come real soon and then you have to hold off because you're
doesn't?
like, I'm going to let my people down if I
Let my
come to?
people- No, I just let my people go.
I don't fuck good at all anymore. And I used to fuck like a champion, like a champ. Like I could pound from behind, I could pull out, I could slow down. Now it's like I have to pull out or I'm going to nut right away. And then I have to eat my wife's pussy to buy time. You ever do that? Yeah.
Yeah, we've all done that.
You do that?
We've all done that.
Yeah. Do you have a bigger penis than your white friends?
I've never seen their penises.
You don't ask your white friends to see their penis?
No.
Why not?
That's white.
At my height, when I was stripping, my dick was 9.25 inches. And I'm not lying. And now I think I'm pushing at best 7 and change.
So it shrunk?
And it did. But also because I got more like girth around my belly. I think if I get shredded again, it'd feel better. But I don't feel like I pound my wife. I feel like I leave some to be desired. And then after, I have to finger my wife, and she hates my fingers because I bite my nails and I don't moisturize. So even if I make her come, and then she comes, my fingers are still inside. After she comes, I got to take them out, and she'll be like, ow, 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 fucking moisturize, fucking moisturize. And here's another thing I do. Let me know if you do this as a black man. Will you come inside your wife and then finger her after? Or do you got to wait till she drips out?
No.
You just won't.
No. It's over.
It's over. Once you come, it's done.
Well, I mean, hopefully she did, but
Hopefully. But what do you do now? What's your job?
I'm a machinist.
Nice. Like that movie.
It's pretty fun.
Where
I'm not that cool. Jason Statham.
That weight.
Oh, man.
No, it wasn't
That's
Jason
not Jason
Statham. It was
Statham.
the
Christian Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
Oh, am I
all
thinking of a
hazy.
different movie?
Yeah, well, I don't even know what he did in that one.
A mechanic. That's what
Who do your kids look more like, you or your wives?
My kids look like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Her kids were from her
there's
marriage.
yeah, they were from her.
They
Other
look
bunch.
like her or the... Oh, what's her... She had an ex-husband?
Mm-hmm.
What's he like?
He's an asshole.
Black or white?
White.
Thank God, right?
He's a dickhead.
Yeah, that sucks.
No, he's worse. He's terrible.
Were you her first black guy?
No.
No. Why'd you make that face?
Just because I know.
Yeah, that was a really weird face.
Yeah, sorry.
Was it a couple?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess so. No.
Two before him, or he's the second? He's the third. But he's the best? Yeah, she had to say that.
I know she did.
That was awesome,
It was
man.
very forced.
Now, Nate, you stole something from a store for me.
I did. You've been asking me for weeks, so I decided I'd bring it. So let me hand this to you here.
You got me a present.
Yeah,
What's
I
it
did.
for?
Well, it's just because you're such a nice guy, and I figured this will commemorate the start of your
You've
new
never
podcast.
been on a podcast before.
No, I have not. So my wife helped make this.
Ooh, it's homemade?
It's homemade.
I've been with 2 other black guys. Why
Yep.
would she write that down?
Yep. That's the truth. She's a truth teller.
Did she tell you that? Did you ask her that question ever?
No.
Oh my God! Come on! That's amazing. Ah, can we hang that somewhere?
Undoubtedly, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. It's
You're
a
welcome.
Tip of a fishing rod that had been broken off. A hook put in there so it's safe. That's a nice rig for bass. Nice rig for bass. There you go. Ah, beautiful. Pink. Thank you so much, Nate.
You're welcome.
I will see you soon, and the police are here to escort you out.
Awesome.
Thank you. Gay people